Hello. So nice to see you. Nice to meet you. I'm sitting in a parking lot. So I drive my kid to soccer field. He's playing a game. So I thought maybe it's my time to meditate in this business. So in front of me, there's a lot of cars around me, cars parking. But also I can see some kids, boys especially, in soccer, running fast, yelling from the teammates. Kind of a noisy and busy environment, but it also is a challenge to meditate. What is your name? My name is Dong, Dong. Please talk. Okay. So, if you have any question, I would like to answer. Meditation, there's not so much to talk. You just calm your mind, connect to your breath or body, see the reality as it is. Hello, love from France. Thank you. I've been to France a couple of times. My wife speaks French. She studies. She studied enhanced school. I think it's the MBA program. So anyway, I have a chance to go France a lot of times. Beautiful country. Any questions or experience you want to share? You want to ask? So my suggestion now is no matter what you're doing, I bet you're listening to me now, so you can pay attention to who is listening. You have that sense of presence. You know you're listening, and I know I'm talking. So you don't lose yourself, the true self, in the listening, and I don't lose myself in the talking. And you do notice there's a gap between sentences, there's a silence behind the words. All right. Thank you for coming. So I do find in this busy soccer field, because there's a lot of cars, people, our senses, like the five senses, are try attentive, to be attentive or attend to each image or sound or voice, are so easily disturbed. Any advices for finding the love for myself after doing big mistakes? Please forgive me for my poor level in English. Oh, your English quite good. No worry. Finding love for yourself after doing big mistakes. I did some mistakes too. So, first of all, you say sorry to someone due to that mistake. Say that you hurt someone or hurt something. You cause problem to a situation or to any people. Say sorry. And the most important of all is you won't do it again. So not doing it again is a promise. So you can learn from that mistake. We do learn more actually from mistakes. Just give an example. My kids are doing some math questionnaires. So you know the math in Canada is really bad comparing to Chinese level. Anyway, I sent them to Kumon, an educational school for math. So every day they have a quiz of math, you know, like addition and multiplication and so on. They always have some two or three questions wrong. They did it wrong, but I they do learn very fast from that mistake, and the mistake the mistakes they made before will help them to make less mistakes, similar mistakes. Actually, they learn a lot and they can correct themselves from the mistakes. So, in the same way, in life, we did, we have done a lot of mistakes. Hopefully, all these mistakes won't hurt too much someone's feeling, right? Uh, First of all, regret that you have done to hurt someone, or to lie or whatever. And secondly, most important of all, you won't do it again. I won't do it again. We learn that kind of behavior or that kind of words can hurt, can damage, can cause someone trouble. So we won't do it again. That's the promise. We should learn from the mistakes. Finding the love for yourself. So don't blame yourself too much. Sometimes the mind, the the mind will say, oh, "Okay, you made such a mess. You hurt that person or did something wrong, and you're a bad person. You're a bad guy." The mind will really become very tricky. So back to the silence or back to the awareness in which you can observe your mind. For your case, maybe it's like blaming yourself, more negative, you know, I'm bad, I'm not good enough, I heard that someone, I shouldn't do it. You can, once you can observe this kind of thoughts, that means you can back to the field of awareness, just look, see how the habitual thinking arise from your mind. Stay with the true self. And in the real world, in the reality, promise not doing it again. You learn. You really um, try to correct it from your future behavior and words. You can say sorry. You can do something, make it up. There's always ways. There's always solution if you're willing to make it up. Is that helpful for you? Love for yourself after doing big mistakes. Yes, I want to thank you a lot. You're welcome. I really appreciate that you're talking some time. to answer. It takes some time to me. Yeah, to be to be honest, I did something wrong. you know, no one is perfect. Trust me, no one in this world is perfect. The basic training is to be mindful of the habitual behaviors, the hidden, patterns that may be triggered by someone or by some situation. So meditation is really, really important to, how to say, foresee, that you can see before it happen, before the old habits of thinking, behavior happen. So mindfulness, you are alertness of what's going on inside, and all your feelings, sensations like your anger, your, how to say, low esteem, let's say, sometimes it will be triggered by some memories, right? By old memories or by current, like situations, like a people, like a scent, even. Once sometimes you smell some fragrance which is really bad, how to say, memory from the past event or past experience or trauma, you suddenly, you know, the hidden patterns will arise to the moment. Anyway, mindfulness or meditation will bring you more observation of what's going on inside and outside and its relationships. Just for example, I'm sitting in the parking lot of soccer field. There's some teenagers yelling there. So instantly I said, yelling is bad. My mind said, yelling is bad. You know, yeah, yes, yelling is not good for sure. But I noticed there's a thought arising due to that yelling. So that means I can observe what's going on inside and outside and its relationship. Make sense to you? The body, mind, and environment relationships is really, how to say, complex. It's a web of information, energy, emotion, feeling, sensation, exchange of everything. The, the inputs of information from our five senses, then instantly our mind, the sixth sense, will translate into good, neutral, or maybe don't care. Does that make sense to you? And this is a real-time translation, okay, between the outside and inside. It's real-time dynamic exchange of information, energy from outside, and your translation of that information and energy inside into sensation, into feelings like anger or love or hate, right? Could be could be anything or something neutral. Dislikes, likes. I found it's really real time stuff. It's like maybe you heard the word flow. Actually, the flow more for like a sportman, like Michael Jordan. When Michael Jordan played basketball in the court, he can he can be in the state of flow, meaning his body mind is so infused with the environment, with the uh, teammates, with the opponents, right? He can really adjust his body mind or his speed. Anyway, he's in the flow. Actually, everyone is in the flow at any time. The thing is, do you notice it? For this moment, I notice it. All the external information, like the kids playing in the soccer field and cars passing by, doors open and closed. It's a dynamic, real-time, informative environment that may impact my inner feelings, sensations. You know, everyone is in this flow. It's so beautiful once you really notice that. A metaphor could be a current in the ocean actually has a dynamic real-time exchange of momentum and power, and with the whole entire ocean, right? Like tide rising up and down. That's like waves due to the wind or breeze. Big waves because of the hurricane, or gentle waves of the wind due to the breeze. Everything is connected. Yes, connectivity. I will say connectivity is another for this flow, state of flow. Do you realize you're in the state of flow now? Do you realize that your inner sensations, feelings, emotions has a deep connection with your memory, which is deep down in your subconsciousness, and with the current environment, your surroundings? Then you're in a state of meditation. Meditation is to realize the state of flow. And you can stay put or stay calm, not triggered by the external inputs, not triggered by the five sensory, you know, inputs or downloads. Do you use internet a lot? You went to a Wi-Fi, you have file to download, a message to download. You use this Wi-Fi, right? Actually, this inner sensations or feelings and outer environment surroundings, there's a Wi-Fi connecting two sides. Once you notice there's a Wi-Fi, sorry, then you may manage to turn off the Wi-Fi or turn on the Wi-Fi. Yes. Hello, brother. You are 18. As an older brother, there Is any advice or something do you have for me? 18, wow. Golden time, let's say. 18, yeah. Your hormones are higher than me now. Your sexual desire are much higher than me. So, if I were you, okay, I would go to a Taoist practice. Maybe that's too much for you. It's too remote idea for you. Taoist practice meaning that before you become an adult, you have so much energy, you can save your energy in terms of sperm, okay, sexual life. You save that energy to to boost your inner energy to a level that you don't need sex anymore. You can how to say, nourish yourself, self entertain yourself, which sexual life has cannot compete at all. Meaning your bodily sensation is so high. Let's call a blissful state, ecstasy. Anyway, that's my goal from even I'm 22 now. Anyway, that's the highest goal. If you can reach to build your inner alchemy to a level that worldly desires or pleasures cannot satisfy you. Okay. It's crazy. I know. No money, no fame, no material, how to say, pleasure can satisfy you because you have that taste of inner alchemy. Anyway, that's the highest level of realization. But for you, for your situation at 18, maybe you just finish your high school, going to college or university or find a job. I'm not sure. Um, Try to cultivate your inner peace. Find that serene moment of life. Like now, are you calm? Are you content? Are you satisfied with what you have now and what you don't have now? Satisfaction is a level of measurement of happiness. Are you happy now? Let's say. Are you satisfied with what you have and then what you don't have? Maybe you have good family, maybe no. Anyway, stay calm with what you have and what you don't have, and try to improve the situation from that serenity, from that inner peace. Say love to someone, to your parents, to your siblings, or say sorry to someone you you ever hurt. Do more things positive, like sports, like art, like music. Do some volunteer job. If you do have time, if you do have ability to serve the community, find a way to how to say, please yourself. Make yourself pleasant first, from sport, from music, from playing guitar, I don't know, from just walking in nature. Please yourself first, then from that pleasure, or how to say, being content or contentment. You can share your love, you share your um, how to say happiness to others. If you are in a miserable state, you cannot do that. So help yourself first. Find any way to make yourself happy, but in a positive way. Say again, have exercise, go jogging, or have a basketball or table tennis or whatever exercise you enjoy, or play a guitar. That's my everyday life. I just, I yesterday I played badminton, sweating, so good. Then after that, I write calligraphy, so good. I play some guitar. Wow, wow, amazing. Anyway, I found a way to amuse myself, make myself happy first, right? Then that happiness may, when that happiness is how to say increase enough, it will people will see it. People will see, wow, this the man is so positive, so constructive. You know, start from yourself first. Mm. Oops, sorry. This guy ate my dog. Yeah, I love pleasing yourself. Happiness starts from the self first, right? If you want to make others happy, be happy yourself. That's very logic. If we are angry, how can you make other happy, right? Advice from homeless guys in cars is always the best. Yes, I'm I'm in a car now. Anyway, but I do have a home, the ultimate home. You make my day with this golden advices. Magnetic. Okay. Yeah, we should share and spread this positivity, right, in the chaotic world. Anyway, the Buddha's teaching is that the whole world is a dirty pound, but you, me, and everyone can grow as a pure, calm, beautiful lotus flower. That's the Buddha's teaching. The world is unpure, okay, but you can become pure from our choices, from our mind over matter shift. I'm going to sleep, so goodbye. Thank you. Mm, see you next time then. Hear you again. Thank you. If I could really make it my day, that's my pleasure and my honor. Okay, if you don't have any sharing or question, my suggestion now is back to your body, back to your breath, back to your inner peace. I'm trying to teach boys how to be more charismatic, and I recently started my YouTube channel, and I'm gonna upload some videos in the future. Do you have any more golden advices for me? Oh, you wanna nice? You wanna just be open, be like transparent, share your like understanding of life, no matter it's big or small, and you can start from the small things that you're understanding, your experience, your feelings, and you can go from there. Teach boys how to become more charismatic. Yeah, that's a big one. I have two boys. Okay, 14 and 10. The 14 one is playing soccer right now. So he's kind of actually today is his birthday, 14. So he had a birthday party uh, yesterday, but all the party members or the participants are from his classmates. So he's a very my boy Augie is a very social boy. He's very social, so he had a lot of friends at school, and he invited 10 boys to come, so total 11 boys to eat to have dinner last night. So I think that's a way of charismatic, right? I shake hands with everyone, then 10 boys that he invited. Everyone is nice, and youth, 14 years boys, their energy is really good, and I can feel some of them are really nice and kind, and it is feeling good that my boy can invite 10 of his classmates to come to enjoy his birthday party. No parents, just boys. So from my boy Augie's experience to for boys, especially teenagers, have invite them to have lots of sports, and also, so for example, my Augie, 14 years boy, is practicing hockey, is practicing soccer, a little bit basketball, and some table tennis. Some extra time I will play badminton with him. A lot of sports. So sportsmanship really give him sense of teamwork, like hockey, like soccer, right? So I think that gives him a lot of credits for being charismatic. Also, he played some piano, just moderate level. um, Open, social. It's hard to say. It depends on the characters of that boy too, right? My second boy is a little bit uh, shy, not very social, and not that talkative. So Augie is very talkative, really like radio station. Any topic he can join in. Is that helpful or no? Teach boys how to become more charismatic and also um, confidence. I think confidence is the. But my best suggestion is that if you can train the boys to find inner peace, inner calm first, that's big. Because meditation for teenagers is really good, but it's really hard for them to because they they want to do something, right? They want to consume their energy, while meditation is that's like constrain their energy by releasing that. Anyway, if you can't teach them how to meditate or to be mindful, to find that inner peace and calm, which is already charismatic, the inner peace and calm is already charismatic. It's have a you know you have that sense of how to say serenity. You can always centralize yourself, and while you can centralize yourself, your energy is withdrawing. You know you can uh, preserve the energy, and the people can feel that the biofield due to that increased energy, increase the biofield. That's kind of inner work. It's not outer work. That makes sense to you? Yeah. The inner peace, serenity, how to say openness, um, luminosity is very, very charismatic. And you, anyway, you feel yourself. You feel your unshakable presence. You see, I back to this topic again. The inner work is really, really important. Maybe you have, in the worldly view, you don't have high like skills or techniques to show off, but inside, you're very content with your ability, with who you are, right? That's another kind of um, being how to say charismatic or confident or attractive. Oh, so many here. Okay. I want to help others to not have the bad experiences I had with women and share my experiences with them. Okay. Start from your own experience, from your suggestions of that experience, right? As adults, we do have some life experience that school cannot teach. I always told my boys that I am your life teacher. I mean, not good at math or piano or soccer, but I'm good at life because I'm 52 now. I learned something from 52 years of life. And what I found is to be kind is really important. To be kind. I hope your two sons be a strong and healthy and happy man like his dad. Thank you. Trying to. Yeah, it's not easy though. um, of course, it depends on the character, but the point is there is some um, criteria to make them to be more attractive, like confidence or style or many vibe or body language. Um, I think in some way, I answered your question already. Sorry, I just read your message here. I'm so glad I met a good man like you. Thank you. Me too. And we need this kind of sharing and connectivity for love, for wisdom, for courage, for for all the beauties of life, right? You are the best teacher I have ever seen. Thank you, thank you. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. There's no boundary to learn. Actually, there's no boundary. Actually, so when I was young learning Chinese, the Chinese teacher said one metaphor that I never forget. So the first lesson, he draw a circle on the blackboard, and we don't understand. So he drew a circle in the blackboard with chalk. At that time, the teachers are still using chalks, right? And he said, okay, inside the circle is what you have learned, and outside the circle is what you don't know. So by time your knowledge is increasing, the circumference, the out layer of mm, the um, the circle is increasing, right? The diameters of the circle is increasing because your knowledge is increasing too. But at the same time, the interface between the known and the unknown, the circumferences, sorry, the the interface between the known and the unknown is increasing too. Wow. I still remember his metaphor today. I find it's really true. The more I know, the more I don't know. It's kind of paradoxical now. It's a paradox. But anyway, you know what I'm saying. I answered your question. That's nice. Yeah, very good. Thank you. The more I know, the more I know I don't know. Very philosophical now. It's deep. Yeah, I do find. The universe gives you such an unlimited access to the infinity. That's it. Once the door of awakening is opened, the infinity will embrace you. Okay, maybe that's the end of this session. Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time too. Maybe see you next time. I need to see my boy's game now. Otherwise, he will mad at me. Dad, you didn't watch my game. See you. Thank you. Thank you for coming. Thank you for your attention and presence. Bye now. uh,